We begin tonight with the European Union looking to cut the Philippines export tariff in light of alleged human rights abuses. Malacan, unshaken by this threat, says, go right ahead. Maricel Halili tells us more.
Malacan is challenging the European Parliament to go ahead and push through with its threat to revoke the country's tariff exemption and export products. European legislators adopted a resolution on Thursday calling to sanction Philippines over the alleged deterioration of human rights situation within its bounds. The European Parliament called to revoke the country's exports tariff incentives under the Generalized Scheme of Preferences Plus or GSP Plus. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said if the EU wants to put more burden to Filipinos in this time of COVID-19 crisis, then they should go ahead.
Gawin nilang gusto nilang gawin. Sa mga panahon nito, if they want to implement it, go ahead. They will be the biggest contributor to the violation of right to life of the Filipinos.
Roque noted that the country's economy has already reached rock bottom when the government imposed enhanced community quarantine, resulting in the closure of businesses and loss of jobs.
At the time of pandemic, they're threatening us. Sos Mariosep, what else do we lose?
Roque added that reports on supposed human rights abuse in the country is a classic case of misinformation. In his press briefing earlier, Roque said it is unfortunate that the government's enemies such as CPP-NPA is able to influence European countries. Roque also encouraged European lawmakers to attend the Interparliamentary Union Forum to discuss the reality of the human rights situation in the Philippines. Former police chief and now Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa said he welcomes foreign investigations on the matter since the government has nothing to hide. De la Rosa headed the controversial Oplan Tokhang back when he was still in uniform.
Wala tayong tinatago. They can come anytime kung gusto nila.
A Human Rights Watch official meanwhile dared the government to submit to international probe if it indeed has nothing to hide.
I think the UN, and again, I will not speak for them, relies on a multitude of sources that they independently verify. You'd have to speak to them about that. But I think we've seen time and time again that the truth has come out that way. But if the government is not comfortable with any or some of those sources, well, then open up. If you have nothing to hide, stand by our policies, open up, let the UN in, let other investigators in, and then we can see those facts speak for themselves.
External trade between the Philippines and the European Union bloc reached $1 billion in July this year. However, China, US, and Japan are still among Philippines' top trading partners, with combined total trade value reaching close to $6 billion in July. For News 5, Maricel Halili, we are One News.